Hello everybody, I'm inspired to explore and contemplate the concept of special love relationships, in particular the romantic love relationship, and how the romantic love relationship or the special love relationship really serves to block us from our truth, which is that we are whole and complete and that love is here. And everything that we've been searching for is actually right here. But if we look for it in the wrong place, then we will believe that we don't have it and can't find it. And that's really what a special love relationship is for. In fact, the word special means separate. It's different. It's unique. Relationship means connection. When we say we're in relationship with someone, we are saying that we are connected to someone. And so the special love relationship is a unique love connection. But all spiritual teachings teach us or guide us to the understanding that we are connected to everything. We are connected to everything. And therefore we are in relationship with everything. So to have or to seek out a unique love connection is really to seek out parts of the whole or a part of the whole. And in a part, you can't find the whole. The Course says that the special love relationship is the ego's chief weapon for keeping you out of heaven. It keeps us out of heaven because it keeps us distracted. Heaven, being inclusive of all, is right here, is what's true, is unconditional. Hell is separation. So when we seek out the special love relationship, we're seeking out hell. Within the relationship, there perhaps seems like there's heavenly moments. In fact, many of us have been in a relationship where there's a lot of pleasure. Pleasure in sex, pleasure in the romance. Perhaps there's pleasure in believing that a partner will somehow bring stability, comfort. And certainly those things may come in and out, but there's always an out. There's always a pain or a price or a cost. Because in these special relationships, these special romantic love relationships, there's bargaining, there's expectations. There are roles that we need to fulfill. In heaven, you don't fill any role because you are everything. You recognize your connection to everything. There isn't a sense of a separate person having to do something in order to get love. There isn't a reciprocity that's happening in heaven. In a special relationship, there is reciprocity. There is bargaining. To bargain is to limit. Love has no limit. So when we seek for wholeness in a special love relationship, we are seeking in the wrong place. That is why the ego's mantras, seek and do not find. You won't find spiritual truth in a romantic love relationship. It is set up specifically to keep the spiritual truth out of awareness. It seems logical in this world because that's what we're taught. We're taught that, one grows up, meets that special one, marries, has a family, and lives happily ever after. Statistically, we know that marriages typically fail 50% of the time, or whatever the statistic is. And even the ones that are still married, no one can say for sure if they're really happy. It is a bias to seek for love in a special love relationship. It is the street lamp effect. The street lamp effect goes like this. There's a policeman who sees a drunken fellow looking for something underneath a street lamp in the middle of the night. And this fellow's looking and looking, and the policeman finally says, "What are you looking for?" The guy says, "I'm looking for my keys. I've lost them." So the policeman helps him out, and he's searching, looking. Finally, the policeman gets frustrated. He says, "Are you sure you lost your keys here?" And the drunken man says, "No, I lost them in the park." The policeman's like, why are we looking here? And the drunken man says, because this is where the light is. So for the drunken man, it was plausible. There's light. It was easy to search there. In this world, we seek the romantic relationship because it seems plausible. It seems to make sense based upon whatever pleasures we seem to get. But it's not true. It's not where truth is. That doesn't make special relationships wrong. Doesn't make the special love or romantic love a bad thing. However, unless it's used for the purpose of waking up, we will still be caught up in hell. We will still be caught up in a sense of separateness. And the Holy Spirit can use a special love relationship to transform to a holy relationship. That is the purpose of the Holy Spirit. But what that requires is a willingness to enter the relationship with the perception of oneself and the other as already whole. So there isn't anything to get in the relationship, but rather the relationship is given a purpose to discovering peace, to discovering what's true. In a special romantic love relationship, there's always this getting. That's what's behind the romance. In fact, I speak from personal experience. I've always thought of myself as a very romantic person. And the truth is, in that seeking out of romance or, being romantic, it was really about, how do I make this other person feel special? Or how do I court this other person in such a way that they're going to want me? And in their wanting me, I'm feeling fulfilled. I'm feeling good. But that's all based on or subject to, the other person always living up to the expectation that they would continue to make me feel good. And so again, there's this bargaining. There's these concepts of roles, all serving the self-concept, all serving the little me. Only in magnitude would we find truth. Only in magnitude do we recognize that we are not separate. We're not a separate part of the whole. We're not trying to take aspects of the whole and find fulfillment or wholeness in it. Unconditional love is that. It has no conditions. There is no bargaining with unconditional love. It is here. It is present. It is always. So there's no need to seek it out. I have memories of seeking out special relationships for a very long time. In fact, I remember there were times when I was invited to go to a party or go to a bar or go to an event, and in the back of my mind, it's like, am I going to meet the one? Am I going to meet the one? Are you the one? Are you the one? You look really good. I think you're the one. What? You don't like me? What? Not attracted to me? Oh, I'm shattered. So there's all these ups and downs and these games that are played in the seeking of romantic relationships or seeking of the special love. But love is whole. Love is one. Love is here. Love is you. The undoing of what we think is plausible or makes sense is the practice of spirituality. Questioning what we do in relationships, why we do it, who we think we're being, and so forth. That will surface up answers and realizations that will slowly unwind and undo. And if you can do that with someone else that you're in a relationship with, then there stands the opportunity to transform that relationship, because the purpose is to awakening. Purpose is peace. Purpose is truth. So don't look for love under the street lamp. Look for it right here. It's what you are. It's what we are. It's what we're discovering. I love you.